Hi Gemini, welcome to your October tarot forecast reading. I will be selecting cards from the Steampunk Tarot deck to get a general idea of the energies at play for you this month. Then I will select a focus card for advice on where to place your energy from the Witch's Tarot deck. Then lastly, I will pull a message card for you on the energy to bring in from the Magical Spell Oracle card deck. So if you wish to hear the messages from the book that accompanies that deck, you can stay tuned after your reading and I will go ahead and read that for you. So Gemini, let's go ahead and take a look to see the energies that are at play for October for you. I'm going to be reading the cards all upright. I'm not going to be doing any reversals, and I'm going to be doing a half Celtic, so I'll kind of explain that as I go along. Gemini, any Geminis out there? There we go. All right. Wow. Okay. So this is very clear. You have some very clear intentions for this month, okay? So you're starting out with the focus card of the Ace of Swords, all right? So this is a new thought, a new idea, and it's sort of in the initial stages, so it hasn't really come to culmination yet or fruition yet, but there's something new coming, new communication, again, new idea. I do feel like it has to do with a partnership or a friendship, because underneath it you have the Two of Cups, which is sort of the energy that is creating that or sort of stemming from that. So whatever you're working on with a partner or a friendship or a love interest, it looks like it's new, a new idea you could be working on together, or someone new coming into your life that you've just met and are just sort of starting to get to know. In the recent past, which I would say would be from the beginning of October to the middle of October, you have the Hermit, okay? So you're sort of listening to your inner voice, you're listening to your inner guidance to sort of lead you forward, okay? And I do see that you're really in touch with your inner voice, with your inner self, your guides, okay? And you're being led in a direction that is going to unfold for you in a positive way. I see like a lot of positive cards here, but it's all sort of in the initial stages here. So if in the past you were sort of, or in the beginning of October, you're sort of working on your own, this could be a time where someone else is coming in to help you, or a partner that's coming in to help you. All right, so then you have the High Priestess, which is like you sort of working your magic, right? So you're thinking about your intuition. You're thinking about your thoughts are really based on following your own gut instinct, and I feel like you're very in tune with that energy in October, where you're very much connected to your psychic power. Okay, so you have a lot of options. You've got all your cards are on the table here, and you're sort of seeing what's in the cards. And actually, I don't really see you I really don't see you necessarily broadcasting your plans. I see you thinking about the potential, okay? You're thinking about what could be and what could manifest. So this is good. It's sort of unknown, and I see that you're kind of having fun with that, okay? You got sort of like a smile on your face here. And like half of her face is hidden. So I do see that maybe there are things that are hidden from you. You don't fully know the complete story again, or of how it's going to unfold or move from here. But again, you're really listening to your thoughts on your intuition. So this is good. Then moving into the remainder of October, from the middle into the end of October, you've got the Three of Cups. Okay, so you've actually grown from the Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. So it looks like you're growing in a positive direction. This is celebration, group activities. You could be I really see this being very exciting for you. Again, this is like a card of celebration. So you could be going out and discussing things finally towards the end of the month, once you have sort of a more of a clear idea with some close friends, and maybe just bouncing some ideas off of them. Okay, so whatever it is that you're working on, I do see like other people sort of helping you out, and it's sort of like in your favor. It's good vibes here towards the end of the month. I see you being very busy for the month of October. Okay, so you're kind of going back and forth. You're trying to sort of maintain a balance with a few different aspects of your life. And this is a card of just really trying to sort of like move forward um, and really maintain like an equilibrium. You could be adding a person into your circle of friends. You could meet someone new that you sort of introduce to the group, which could be the case, or you could be working with someone new. But I see you adding something with the Two of Pentacles. It's usually like a incorporating sort of energy. Okay, so that's what I see for you for the month of October, just sort of generally. And I'll go ahead and pull a focus card, give you some sort of advice on what to focus on, what to focus your energy on, Gemini. Let's see what you can do for the month of October here, Gemini. Okay, Five of Pentacles. All right, so interesting to me on what to focus on is okay, this to me this is a little bit odd because it's like almost like saying like focus on the difficulties. I wouldn't focus on the difficulties. I wouldn't focus on the challenges, but I would definitely be aware that in the future that there could be things that happen that you're unaware of or you're not seeing. I see you being very hopeful, and that's good to be very positive, but I feel like there is a little bit of realism that's going to hit you here with somebody, or maybe a partnership isn't going to turn out fully the way that you had hoped. Okay, again, the Five of Pentacles to me is a karmic situation. Okay, so this is supposed to happen. This is supposed to unfold for whatever reason to move you forward. Okay, so I do see that maybe to not focus on the challenges, but just know that it's a potential if anything arises, just to be sort of prepared for that. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for you, and I'm going to pull a magical spell oracle card for you to sort of see the energy that you can draw in or bring in for the month. And again, I just want to sort of reiterate, I don't do any sort of black magic. I don't do like spells or witchcraft, but I do set intentions. I do pray. I do talk to higher beings, angels and guides, and my higher self. And any way that you feel comfortable manifesting things into your life is fine with me. It's personal preference. Do whatever you will to bring in other energy. But I like this deck because it's kind of whimsical and it's magical, right? So it is a spell deck. So let's see what energy you can sort of bring in. Okay. Healing. All right. So in this picture, like the candle is burnt out. And I do see like a similar image here with the Ace of Swords. You have like a single structure that's sort of protruding here. So maybe taking some time to sort of be aware of like healing and nurturing thoughts as well. And it's interesting that the advice card was like focusing on problems, because I feel like there is maybe some healing from like a past relationship that you sort of need to go through in order for this new relationship to be successful, or this new partnership to be successful. Okay, so whatever it is from the past, you have past karma. In order for this to fully be fruitful, in order to move forward, I do feel like there is an element of healing that does need to take place. And yeah, and this is like a very restful picture where you're sort of like sleeping. It's at night when it's quiet, and you can sort of connect with your inner self and your higher guides and your higher being for wisdom. Again, like at night, this is another night card, and connecting with yourself and connecting with your higher self and your higher guides. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm seeing for you for the month of October, Gemini. If you have any questions, or if you have any comments about this particular reading that I've done for you, go ahead and leave them in the comments section below. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so that you can get more upcoming future forecast readings. And again, yeah, if you wanted to stay tuned, I'm going to be reading from the book for this card for you. So thank you so much for watching, Gemini. Hey guys, quick note. In each of these videos, I kept referring to the Witch's Tarot deck that I was pulling the advice card from, but I was actually using the Wizard's Tarot deck by Corin Kenner. Apologies for the misreference, but it was actually the Wizard's deck. Healing energy is very powerful, Gemini. This is what the book is saying about this particular card. So we all have times when we know we're not sparkling or that our physical bodies can't help others. We can barely drag ourselves through the day as it is, but with this magical spell, your healing energy will flow again as it naturally could do if we didn't live in such a crazy world. There's a simple way to reconnect, and this spell would show you one of the many positive ways to do so. If the spell has chosen you, it's time to pay attention to the issue of healing in your life. Whatever needs to be healed, you first need to be in touch with the healing power lying dormant within you. Cast the spell, then use that power wisely. If you've chosen this spell, you know that something must be healed, but you're unsure of how to go about this. First, connect with the energy, where to use it, and then and it will be then a simple matter to decide. Okay? So, I do feel like this does have some similar connection with healing from past karmic, past relationships. So, I hope that this little passage has given you some more depth and insight to your reading here, Gemini. And I wish you the best month of October. Thanks again so much for watching.